welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. And today we get a full slate of baseball, Sunday baseball, series coming to an end. Teams looking for sweeps, stuff like that. So it should be fun there and all that fun jazz. But before we get into today's video, before we get into today's card, before we get into today's games, we're going to take a look back at what happened yesterday, what went right, what went wrong in the world of sports betting. And I haven't calculated what my record was, but I'll just go over what I had. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8, and 1 in MLB. I added on 1 o'clock games. I'm hearing echo, Tim, by the way, a little bit. I had the Detroit Tigers first 5 innings at plus 105, loser. Baltimore Orioles team total over 2.5. That one cashed though. Seattle Mariners first 5 money line plus 110. That one came through. I had the Brewers run line at even money. That one lost as they lost 9-0 to the Cubs. Not a good look there. I had the Cardinals team total over 4.5. That one came through. Losers on both the over and the team total over for the Blue Jays. That was our best bet. The over in the Blue Jays game just did not come through. The Yankees team total over 5.5 did not come through either. They would have covered the run line, but they didn't score 6 runs is what I needed. Miami San Fran first 5 under 4 comes through. I had the triple up with the Phillies first 5 full game run lines, both come through. The team total does not. Guardians first 5 pushes once again. Mets run line comes through. Dodgers run line does not, as they lose straight up. That was whatever. And the Astros first 5 loses as well. Not a good look there. 7, 8, and 1 in the MLB. And I went 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 in baseball. Yesterday was a very meh day. I think I finished down 1.5 units from the juice. Stars puck line, loser to start the day. Not good. Pittsburgh, Washington over, easy cash there. Cash like early in the second period. Montreal, Toronto over 6.5. I can't believe that didn't hit 6.5. I didn't hit an over. 3-2 at the final in that one. But of course, the one that did hit over was Philadelphia and Anaheim, which I had the under 6.5. That one finished 5-3. Islanders and Blues over 5.5. Thank you, Blues, for doing that by yourselves. Islanders forgot there was hockey, and that's kind of like that's all, folks, for the New York Islanders this season. Vegas Golden Knights puck line cashes, easy money there. They win 6-1 over the Arizona Coyotes. Look to fade the Coyotes on the puck line every single game the rest of the season, to be completely honest. Oilers money line shootout suck. That's all I gotta say about that one. They lose in the shootout. And San Jose, Vancouver over 5.5 comes through. Winner on that one. So overall 4-4 yesterday in the NHL, 7, 8, and 1 in the MLB. A very meh day for me. What about you, Tim?
Yeah, it was my first losing baseball day. It was a 2 and crazy.
What?
For whatever reason, whenever my table shifts, my microphone disconnects and it mutes myself. So,
Nice.
Well, how that goes. Yeah, it was my first losing day. Went 2 and 3. At least I got the wins on the under in the Kansas City game, which I think was the easiest win of my entire life. It was 0-0 in the 10th. 1-0 final. Easy under there. My only other winner was the Mariners, which the Twins took the lead in the bottom of the 8th. Seattle took the lead in the top of the 9th. Hit that one, which was really nice. My 3 losers. The Texas-Toronto game could not go over. Screw both teams. Seattle and Pittsburgh had over 8.5.
St. Louis and Pittsburgh, not Seattle and Pittsburgh.
St. Louis and Pittsburgh had over 8.5. It finished at 8. That sucked. They had 6 runs in the first 3 innings. And then the over in Houston and LA wasn't even close. I figured Verlander and Syndergaard hadn't pitched in a while, that they would, struggle, and that did not happen. So, 2 and 3 day. I also bet 4 home run props I had Realmuto, didn't get one, didn't even get a hit. I had Brian Hayes, didn't get one. I had Jesse Winker, didn't get one. But I had Pete Alonso, which ended up making me break even because he was plus 300, so he paid for the other.
Yeah, he hit the grand slam. That was nice.
Which he hit the grand slam to let the Mets win, so that was kind of nice. But ultimately, yesterday was a slightly losing day, first losing day. But I'm coming out firing today. I got 7 plays in the MLB, which normally I stick to 5. I really like today's slate, so I got 7 plays to get rolling with today, Nick.
Love it. Love it. I love the volume.
We'll go ahead and say hi to the chat, and then we'll jump into some baseball, which, by the way, there's 15 games in the NBA today. We'll be going over 0 of them. It's the last day of the season. I do not care. The teams do not care. Most of the teams are, well, all the teams are pretty much rolling out. I believe the only thing that has not been clinched is if the Denver Nuggets win and the Jazz lose, Denver gets the 5 seed, Jazz get the 6 seed. Other than that, I think everything else has been clinched. So I don't really care about the NBA today. And the Jazz play the Blazers. So what up, my guys? Let's get it. Let's cash the hit the like button, people. Such appreciation. Subscribe and share it. Dang right. Good morning, Twins. Get ready. Ready to get this bag. Thanks for them winning plays yesterday. Of course. Blue Jays money line, wild money line, the ultimate homer parlay. Nice donation. I mean, the Blue Jays are doing good. They're 2-0 this year. I mean, they're no 3-0, but they're at least they're 2-0.
They didn't even cover the run line yesterday or a team total.
Oh, shame. Yeah, they can't even cover run line.
Unbelievable.
Jeez. This team is trash. I know another team that can cover run line. Anyway, Dodgers messed up a 7-0 sweep. Hey, Dodgers are trash.
Dodgers are not trash.
No, they're not.
You can leave with that crap.
Meadows 1 hit. I can see that. Mets money line. Okay. Cardinals money line. Oh, live yesterday. Got it. Seattle first 5, Yurfie and the Cardinals, and the Blue Jays money line. There you go. And then Tiffany says, good morning. All right, Nick. Let's go ahead and jump into the slate.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm still typing up my plays. I was locking in a few plays that I was waiting for first 5 lines last night, and I wasn't able to get around to betting until just now. All right. Starting it off here, the Athletics are at the Phillies here. The Phillies are minus 205 favorites in this game. Total of 9 in the spot are starting pitchers Zach Eflin and Dalton Jeffries. Tim, where are we looking at for this one? I'll let you kick off the first one here so I can finish typing up my plays.
Yeah, of course. And even though the dog's barking in the background, we're not looking at a dog today. I like the over. The main reason why is the pitchers are not particularly strong in this one. Pulling up RotoWire just because I forgot to earlier. Zach Eflin and Jeffries. Yeah, I can see both teams getting 5-6 runs in this game. I think it can see this one being a back and forth type deal. Zach Eflin is not a good pitcher. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Last year, he had an over 4 ERA. 2020, almost a 4 ERA. Pretty much since he started, his lifetime career ERA is 4.55. Yeah, he's going to allow up some runs today. On the other side, Jeffries is another one of those pitchers who is not particularly strong. Sorry, not that he's not particularly strong. He hasn't played much in the majors. He's pitched all of 17 innings in the majors and has allowed 11 earned runs. Yeah, you're going to get more of that in this game. I like the over.
Yeah. All right. I'm just typing up my last play here, which is minus 110.
Sorry, I keep dying. I for whatever reason, my voice is dead. I keep coughing up my lungs. So if I mute myself and all that stuff, I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get through it, but we'll see.
Yep. All right. Yeah. For me in this game here, I did this similar yesterday. I think I've done this all 3 days. I think this is the 3rd time I've done this, or did I only go? I think I only went No, I've done this all 3 games of this series. I'm doing it again today. I did not go the team total route, but I went first 5 full game run lines here with the Philadelphia Phillies. I like this Phillies team this year. I really do. And I mentioned that yesterday. This is a Phillies team where, yes, I get it. They're starting their season off with arguably probably one of the worst teams in baseball with the Oakland Athletics. But it's a good little warm-up for them, and I'm right back to it here. First 5, run line at around minus 145. Full game run line around minus 115. I think the Phillies come out and they win another game like this where they go out and they win something along the lines of 7-2 and dominate this game and take care of business and sweep here. So that's one thing I am looking at is teams who are looking to sweep. I'll look to back them a little bit more depending on the matchup. But I definitely do like the Phillies here, first 5 in full game.
There you go. Yeah, I just like runs in this game, so we'll see how that one goes. We'll move on to the next one, Nick.
Yeah, the Baltimore Orioles are at the Tampa Bay Rays in this one here. Looks like Mike Brotman is going to be the primary starter, or it looks like Corey Kluber's listed here. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the Rays. It's the Tampa Bay Rays, so who knows who the primary pitcher is here. If you don't care about that, you can list action and just your play will play out regardless. Corey Kluber is a minus 185 in this game. I don't hate it, to be completely honest. Looking more and more into this, the Rays are going for a sweep in this game. I did not bet this one here. I passed in this game, but I wouldn't be opposed to some Tampa Bay Rays action here to complete the sweep in this game.
Yeah, the one thing with this one is the Rays started out last night. I think they were like a 210 last night. And it was a 210 last night according to RotoWire, sorry. It's dropped all the way to a 190. I don't know. This one just seems a little bit weird. I'm not sure if I can trust Kluber. He had a really rough year with the Yankees, minus one game where he threw the no-hitter. Mike Diamond for the Baltimore Orioles. I don't know. I want to lean towards an over in this game, but I don't know if I can get enough offense from this Baltimore team. I just don't think it happens. This is just not a game I got to. I got to pretty much half of this slate. This is just not one of the ones I bet on.
Yeah, same here.
So, there you go. Philly cheesesteak. Yeah, why not go to the Phillies?
Yep.
Hi, Ternsey. Oh, you're saying hi to Nick too? Wow.
What's good, man? What's good?
I thought we had something special here. Nope. Anyways, Nick, we'll keep rolling on.
Yeah, the Chicago White Sox, they're at the Detroit Tigers here in this one here. The White Sox are on minus 123. This line's dropped a little bit since last night. I did notice. The total of 8 in this game. Michael Kopech taking on Tariq Skubal in this matchup here. Tim, what are you looking at for this game?
Well, I got the under last night at 8.5. It's dropped down to an 8. I like my play. I'm high on this Detroit pitching staff is going to be quite solid this year. The White Sox, Kopech is going to be quite solid this year as well. These two teams are not necessarily hitting all that well. First 2 games, I think the first game of the season went over, but it was like 2 runs in the 9th and 1 run in the 8th, and 3 runs in the 9th, 1 run in the 8th. So a lot of it happened late in the game. I think that you can get a lower scoring game in this one, like a 4-3 type deal. I don't know who wins this one, but I definitely think this one goes under the total. I got it at 8.5. Maybe take it at 8, but I if you don't get it at 8, I would stay off at this point.
Yeah, I said I noticed this line moved last night. I was talking about the money line, and I've got on the Chicago White Sox in this spot here. This is a Chicago team that I regret not backing. This is a team that should be going for the sweep in this game. The bullpen blew it in the 8th and the 9th there. Not particularly good. But I expect I like the Kopech matchup here against Skubal. I think Skubal is going to be decent come mid-season, end of season, but I definitely do think that this Tigers team is going to still need to take a little bit of time to develop here. And this White Sox team, I think, is one of the elite teams in baseball, and we're laying only a light price here. So I'm going to go with the Chicago White Sox here. I got them at minus 135, I think, last night. And I think that this is a spot here where the White Sox come away with the win in this game.
There you go. Minus 190 parlay. You could throw a minus 190 in a parlay. That's fine. over in the Orioles game.
Why not?
The problem is, are we going to get enough run support from the Orioles? That would be my big question. Nerfy and Tigers game one more time. Has it cashed yet?
I think it's
1-1.
no.
No, it has not. There you go.
White Sox scored twice in the first inning yesterday. I had the first 5.
Rays should put the nail in the coffin. They very well should.
And I might add the Rays, to be completely honest. I may add the Rays run line in today's game. We'll see.
We'll go to this game, Nick.
Yeah, the New York Mets, they're at the Washington Nationals here in this in their final game of this series. The Mets minus 140 favorites. This line has moved a tiny bit since last night. I think it's moved all of 5 cents since I got it. Carlos Carrasco, Eric Fetty is your pitching matchup here. Mets minus 140, total 9.5. I'll let you go first on this one.
Team's going for sweeps. I got the Mets run line. I'm going to keep rolling with it. There's no reason why not to. They've been solid in the first 3 games. What's going to stop them now? First 3 games of this series, we've seen those are last year's stats. Great. I'm glad they gave me last year's stats. They won the last 3 games and run lined them in every single one. The pitching has been solid. They allowed 3 runs. They allowed 1 run and no runs yesterday. This pitching staff is really good. I mean, even if Cookie has a slightly bad day and allows 1 or 2 runs, they should be perfectly fine. And the Mets offense should score 5, 6, 7 runs against Eric Fetty. I'm taking the Mets to sweep the 4-game series and another run line in this one. So Mets run line, I got it at, I think, plus money. I don't remember exactly, a plus 110 or something. So there you go.
Yeah, I played it a little safer here. I laid 135 with the Mets in this spot. I think they sweep the series. And I think this is a reasonable price where I think once you get to like that 150, 155 range, that's where you have to start laying run lines. But if you're a minus 135, minus 140, up to around minus 145, I'll just lay the money line with you and not have to worry about you winning by multiple runs. Just go out in there and win the game. And that's exactly what I'm going to do here with the Mets. I'm going to take them minus 135 just to win the game. I like this Mets team right now, the way they're playing. And plus, they're in a similar situation to the Phillies where they're playing one of the worst teams in baseball. So you expect them to win these games, and also Tampa Bay as well, which I'm going to probably add Tampa Bay here in a second. So more and more I talk about it. But yeah, give me the Mets to complete the sweep here in that one.
There you go. No, it hasn't. The Nerfy and the Tigers game has not hit. Mets are going 163-0. No, I'm not an unrealistic fan.
Yeah, they are. Duh. Come on.
No, I'll say I'm only taking them to sweep because they're against a bad team. Next series, they're against the Phillies in Philadelphia. Yeah, I'm not backing them there. Both New York teams to sweep today. Yeah.
Yep.
What's consistent stays consistent. Sir Isaac Newton. There you go. Braves, money line and run line. I will not lay a run line with the Braves. They have not covered a run line this year. They blew both of them in the 9th inning. No, I got to give it to the Mets playing great. They're against a bad team. I'm more curious to see how they play in Philadelphia. Why is the line only minus 135? Because Cookie Carrasco is not the best of pitchers.
Yeah.
And it's in Washington. If this was in New York, it's a 180, 190. So
correct.
If they're one of the worst. Well, keep in mind, it's Eric Fetty's probably the better pitcher. And it's in Washington. So that's probably the main reason. Do we like the Cubbies today, Nick?
Yes. We do.
Let's keep rolling.
Yeah, we have the Atlanta Braves hosting the Cincinnati Reds here. The Braves are minus 175 home favorites, a total of 9 in this game. And when we look at this one here, I'm going to do the same thing I've done. I'm going to do the same thing I've done the first 2 games of this series, and nothing at all. I'll lean towards the Braves and nothing else. This is a Braves team which back-to-back games they've lost the run line in the ninth inning. They've given up at least a run to the Reds in the ninth inning to cause them not to be able to cover a run line. I'm not trusting this Braves team to cover a run line, and I'm not laying minus 175 with this team. So this is plain and simple for me. Yeah, the Braves should win this game. They should cover the run line. Just because they should doesn't mean they will. Pitching matchup here with these two teams is Ian Anderson and Hunter Green. I like Ian Anderson. I remember backing him a few years ago and him looking really good. I lean towards the Braves. I'm not betting this game though.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. This is not one of the games I touched. Do we get to see this? Where are these two teams going next? Do they play again? No. Braves get Washington next. There you go. This is not a spot I'm interested in. This is a weird game. I haven't bet this series the entire time. And if you kind of bet the Cincinnati run line every single game, you're 3-0. So I feel like this could be another spot where you go and grab Cincinnati plus a run and a half, and you'll probably do pretty well. But this is not a spot I'm willing to go and invest in. So pass on this game. Tim and Nick, best play today. There's a bunch on the scroller, or our best bet is up on the site. No goal, first 10 in the early NHL game.
With Boston? Okay.
We adding Rays money line or run line or no?
Yes, I just bet that. Yeah. Let me put that into my scroller here because I just bet that.
I was thinking Reds last game, it was plus 155. That's fair. All right, Nick, let's go over this one.
Yeah, the Toronto Blue Jays are at the Texas Rangers in this one here. Other way. Rangers are at the Blue Jays in this one. Blue Jays are minus 200 in this game. I'll let you go first on this one, Tim. What are you liking for this one?
Yeah, I pass on this one. I kind of lean towards Texas because I'm not super high on Hyun-Jin Ryu. But TBD for Texas. No, I'm kidding. It's Spencer Howard. That's the main reason why I didn't bet it. Spencer Howard is not a good pitcher. We saw what he did with Philadelphia last year. And he went over to Texas in that Kyle Gibson trade. I think that Hyun-Jin Ryu can get lit up, though. He wasn't all that good last year. After he had a Cy Young year with the Dodgers. Last year, he pitched 169 innings and had a 4.37 ERA. Not really too high on him. It would be a lean towards Texas, lean towards the over. Did not get to this game, though.
Yeah. For me here, one thing I've noticed with this Blue Jays team, as talented as they are slow starters. Like, this is a team that they've been tied at the end of 5 innings in both games that I've noticed. And it led me to taking a shot here. I took the Rangers in the first 5 innings at plus 165, hoping they jump out to an early lead here against Hyun-Jin Ryu, which I'm not overly confident with. Spencer Howard, I think, is not a terrible pitcher. He's probably – I want to say he's one of the best the Rangers have, to be completely honest. I think he's better than Dean Dunning, the one we saw the other night. And whoever they had on the opening day, I forgot who the opening day starter was for the Rangers. But this is a team that I think they can get a few runs off of Hyun-Jin Ryu, to be completely honest. I'm not a huge fan of Ryu. He had a mid-4 ERA, where he has a projected mid-4 ERA this year. And it's not like Spencer Howard's stats are not projected that much worse. I think this Rangers lineup, one thing we have seen is they can still score runs. So give me a few runs in the first 5 innings here with the Rangers, and I think they may win and win the first 5 and cash a plus 165 ticket. So I want the Rangers in the first 5 innings here.
There you go. I'm starting to look at some home run props to put more in. That one. Jays to score first. No.
No.
Earl, do you think the six? No, I didn't touch basketball today. Thoughts on Carrasco K props? Not interested. Not really interested. I don't see him going that deep.
Let's see what his projected stats are for this year, because I'm using Fangraph numbers, and they give Carrasco about 8.28 strikeouts per 9 innings, so it's a little bit less than a strikeout per inning. So, not someone I want to target strikeout props with.
Cardinals over 9. That game has our best bet in it. Howard is horrible. Ryu is better than Howard. Good for him. He should get a cookie. Let's move on to the next game, Nick.
Be nice, Tim. Be nice. Yes, Ryu is a better pitcher than Howard. I'm taking a shot at big plus money. That's what I'm doing here. Next game here, the Guardians are at the Royals here in this spot. The Royals are minus 110 in this game, a total of 9. The Royals are going for a sweep in this game. And that's where I'm going in this spot here. We've seen this back-to-back games with them, where these two teams play tight games, and then the Royals come away with it at the end, because this Guardians bullpen is just not that good. Looking at what Fangraphs, where Fangraphs has this Guardians bullpen projected, it's actually middle of the pack. They're not as bad as we think. 19th. But definitely the bullpen advantage goes to the Royals, who have the 12th ranked bullpen according to Fangraphs. And in this spot, I think this is a good spot here for the Royals to complete the sweep. We get Cal Quantrill versus Chris Bubik. So I'm going to back to Boob today. I got it at minus 110 last night. Give me the Kansas City Royals to complete the sweep here.
Yeah, I went a little bit different. I went the under. I still don't think that these teams have offenses. They just don't. We've seen with the Guardians and the Royals yesterday, they went 1-0. Day before, it was what, 3-1? No, none of these teams have good offense. I'm not going to try to back teams that are not scoring. So I like the under. I got it at 8.5. It's up at 9 now, so I'm a little bit concerned about that. But ultimately, when this game you see barely any scoring and it goes 3-2 into the 9th, I think we'll be all right. I'm taking the under in Guardians and Royals.
I don't hate that look either. Maybe a Guardians team total under as well.
There you go. But Tim, the Nets are at home. I don't care. I don't care. This is not it does not matter. And didn't Luka Doncic get ejected or suspended for the game? Fellas, what's up? What's up, Kaepernick or Dre? Mets, White Sox, parlay. I like the Mets parlay.
Go for it. I like both of them.
Sounds good. First 5 under 4.5. Yes, total's way too high. I don't care who's pitching. What is it? The Bubik and Quantrill. I don't care. These offenses suck. So no, I'm not particularly interested in going after that. And I do not believe it's. Yeah, these two teams play tomorrow, so it's not for the sweep.
Oh, really?
Yep. Matchups that are identical tomorrow. We get another Seattle, Minnesota. We get another Pittsburgh, St. Louis, and we get another Cleveland and Kansas City.
Oh, wow.
So there you go. No, they dropped the suspension. Oh, really? Okay. Well, I don't care either way. Let's keep going.
Yeah, we're going to move on to the next matchup here. About those Mariners, we're looking at the Mariners here. They're at the Minnesota Twins. The Twins are minus 135 in this game. Wow. Bailey Ober, Marco Gonzalez, the pitching matchup here. Total 8.5 in this spot. And here's how I approach this game. Opening day, I cashed the Mariners first 5. Yesterday, I cashed the Mariners first 5. Today, I'm going right back to the Mariners first 5. I got it at plus 110, I want to say, is where I got the Mariners. Yeah, Mariners first 5, plus 110 is where I got it at. I like Marco Gonzalez a little bit here. And I remember looking at Bailey Over last year and calling him Bailey Over because all his games that he started with, he gave up runs, and then it felt like they all went over. He had he's a decent pitcher though, but I'm not looking to back him. I think that Bailey Ober is going to have a better season this year. Marco Gonzalez is someone that he's neither here nor there. He'll keep you in a game, but he's not going to win you a game. He's projected around a 4.5 ERA this year, so he's not going to be amazing, but he's not going to be terrible. And I think he's going to be good enough to keep this Mariners team in the game to cash the first 5 innings for me. And then after that, I still question the Mariners bullpen. That's the only thing that worries me about this Mariners team. But I'll look to back the Mariners here. First 5 innings, once again at plus 110.
Yeah, sorry. I've backed the Seattle Mariners this entire series, and at plus money, they've won both games and have made me money. And Marco Gonzalez 100% has the pitching advantage over Bailey Ober. I like this lineup more than Seattle, more than Minnesota. I don't know why the books love Minnesota so much that they're favorites every single game in this series. It does not make sense.
They're going to continue to sleep on the Mariners. That's just the way it is. People are going to sleep on the Mariners, and they're going to go out. They're going to win 90 games, and that's just what's going to happen. It's going to be last year.
Yeah, sleep on the Mariners. I'm going to keep grabbing them at plus money and keep making my money because they're going to go 3-0 today. Marco Gonzalez is going to go 5-6 innings, allow 1 run, and the Seattle Mariners will win 4-2. That's how it's going to go. So give me the Mariners plus money again. I'm continuing to run with the money line. That's how it is.
Like it.
No Twins. I don't like it. I don't understand why they're favorites. Morning, guys. Good morning. I'm cashing a Mariners 5-team parlay right now. Do it. We go to the next one. We have to pay the bills. This one is our ESB best bet. It's in this game. So if you guys are interested in that one's over at the earlesportsbets.com website. Go ahead and check that out. Link in the description below. Move on to this game, Nick.
Yeah, we're moving on here. The Brewers are at the Cubbies here. Brewers about minus 120. We're seeing around even money on the other side with the Cubbies here. Total 7.5 in this spot. Where are you looking at for this game?
I passed on this one. I am not interested. It would be a lean towards the Cubbies to get the sweep. I am not high. Freddie Peralta's definitely got the pitching advantage. I'll say that. This Cubs team has played really well the last 2 games, winning 5-4 and then 9-0 yesterday. Are we going to get offense from this Milwaukee team? That's the big question. I think we get a little bit today. It would be a lean towards the over as well at 7.5. I think that's just a tad too low. I'm not interested in going after this game, though.
Yeah. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are going to win today. I took them in the first 5 innings. I like Marcus Stroman. And I like what the Cubs have done so far this series. And this is my way of taking the Cubs to sweep. I think that obviously the bullpen advantage is with the Brewers. So I don't want to take them full game because I don't trust this Cubs bullpen. I do trust Stroman though. And it looks like the wind's blowing in, which is perfect for him because he's a contact pitcher. If the wind was blowing out and this was a 10 total, like we've seen with Cubs games when the wind's blowing out, I'd probably not be looking at the Cubs here because of the way that Stroman pitches. Watching him pitch in New York, he was a heavy ground ball pitcher. He's a sinker fastball pitcher, and he's going to get contact, and he's not going to strike out many guys, which is why he has one of the lowest projected strikeouts per 9 innings. Let's see what Fangraphs had him at. I want to use actual stats about 10 games into the season. Right now, these are just Fangraph projections. When I look at these numbers, that's just a little disclaimer. 7.08 strikeouts per 9 innings. This guy does not strike out many batters, just the way he is. I like the Cubs though in the first 5 innings at even money in this game. If the Brewers are going to win this one, I think they're going to come back a little bit late. But yeah, give me the Cubbies here in the first 5.
There we go. Yep. Sorry, I was trying to click my my unmute and then go. So, yeah, sounds good to me. All I just didn't want to get involved in this game. I wish I got involved in this game yesterday. Actually, hold on. There's chat. My bad. Wow, the Twins are hated around here. No, we're high on Seattle. There's a difference. I don't mind the Twins. I just don't get why they're favorited today against Seattle. Seattle's the better team. It's more statistics based, but whatever. If you think we're hating them, Bryce is horrible. Who's Bryce? I don't know who Bryce is. The Brewers have been getting handled. Yep. Chicago deep dish.
New York style.
Over in the White Sox game, scared of Scooball. Under. I don't like the offenses. And I bet the under 8.5. So, Nick, we get to do the next game now.
Yeah, it's the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies in this spot here. The Dodgers are minus 180 road favorites. Total of 11.5 in this matchup here. Let me get up the pitching matchup here. We got Julio Urias and Antonio Senzatella in this matchup here. I'll let you go first on this one. I like a play in this game. Are you looking at betting anything in this spot?
I really wanted to. Well, yesterday I wish I bet the under because I was mentioning it. I was high on it, and then I didn't bet it, and it would have cashed very easily. I want to go right back to the under today. It's what? Julio Urias and Antonio Senzatella. I could easily see this one being a 8-1 Dodger win, and you could still get an under. Julio Urias is going to be one of the front runners for Cy Young. I think he's going to be like top 5. Maybe even the best on this Dodgers organization. On the other side, I don't know what we're going to get out of Colorado. Yes, they won yesterday 3-2. Are we going to get something similar to that again today? Where it's going to be another one of those low-scoring games between these two teams? I really don't know. It would be a lean towards the under. It's hit twice already. But I ultimately chose not to go and bet this game.
That is totally fair. Yeah, I did target this game. It didn't come through yesterday. I'm going right back to it today. Give me the Dodgers on the run line. I got it at minus 125. This is a Dodgers team I'm looking to back most this season. That's just the way it is, and that's the way I'm going to be betting. I got the Dodgers run line at minus 125. I think they got a big advantage in pitching, obviously. Senzatella is someone I'm looking to fade this year. He's not looked good at all in recent years, and I don't think he all suddenly gets better this year. He's one of my lower projected pitchers, I believe. I'm trying to find him. Yeah, he's good. He's projected over a 5 ERA this year. He only strikes out 5.5 guys per 9 innings in Coors Field. Against the Dodgers, you're going to get lit up if you're not striking out guys. That's just the way it is. If you're giving up contact in Coors Field, you need to go pitch somewhere else because you're going to get destroyed. And that's exactly what Senzatella does. So, yeah, give me the Dodgers to dominate this game. Dodger run line for me.
There you go. I know that's something you're going to be on a lot this year, so that's fine. I like this next game, though. And I've liked this one the entire series.
Yeah, Miami Marlins are at the San Francisco Giants in this one here, Tim. We have the Giants at minus 120 favorites in this game. We have a total of 7.5. And for me, I went right back to what I bet yesterday, and I actually got a little bit of a better price today, which was weird. I got under 4.5 instead of 4, and I got it at minus 125. I think these two teams, I like these pitchers. Pitching matchup here. Trevor Rogers and Antonio Desclafani. I'm not huge on these offenses either, but I love the starting rotation for the Marlins. I've said this all series long. I lean towards the Marlins here on the money line at plus 105 as well. But I'm going to go with the first 5 under 4.5 in this one at minus 125. That's where I'm going to roll with this game.
Yeah, the books made a mistake last night and gave me an 8.5. And I took the under. I slammed the under and kept rolling. I'm high on this Miami pitching staff. Trevor Rogers is going to be a solid pitcher this entire year. And Antonio Desclafani is going to be another solid one. He had a really good year last year, and I don't expect anything to change. This is going to be another one of those 2-1, 3-1 type games. I don't know who wins, but it's going to be a low-scoring, pitching-based thing. The only time that this game went over, it required what? 4 runs in the last eighth and ninth inning. Oh no, it required a lot in the last like 2 innings, and then it went to extras, and then that's how that first one went over. Yesterday, 2-1 game. I could see a very similar another 2-1 type deal today. Taking the under between the Miami Marlins and the San Francisco Giants. I believe that is the last play I got for the MLB slate today.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. All right, we got 3 games still on the slate though, Tim. Too. So
good one with the Mariners money line. Yep, under 7.5. Yes, I could see this one being an under 100%. 3 more MLB games, and then you got your little bit of a hockey slate, Nick.
Yeah, I got all of 8 games today. Astros are at the Angels in this one here. Get about pick 'em here. Astros minus 110, total 9.5. Pitching matchup for this one is Jose Urquidy and Jose Suarez. Pitching matchup there. And looking at this for me, it didn't come through yesterday, but I'm going right back to it today. You'll find that out about me is I'll ride plays throughout an entire series if I like them. I'm going right back to the Astros' first 5 innings in this one here. Urquidy didn't look terrible last year. He had 3.62 ERA, a .99 whip. I love seeing those whips below 1 when you see pitchers. That's always a positive thing. I feel like you can read a pitcher by their whip a lot better than you can by their ERA. And looking at what Suarez did last year, 3.75 ERA, 1.23 whip. He has a career 5.7 ERA in 3 seasons with the Angels. I don't particularly trust Suarez. I don't think Suarez is a very good pitcher. So give me the Astros here in the first 5 innings. I got it at minus 120. I think that the Astros take care of business in this game. They come in pissed off after yesterday. I also lean maybe towards an Astros team total over. And this one, the total for this one's 9.5. So you're going to be looking at a little bit of a higher of a team total here at the Astros. You're looking at 4.5 at minus 135. It's not terrible. That's where I lean for this one. But I'm going to go with the Astros first 5 in this game.
There you go. This one's a tricky spot. I could see this one going over because I'm not high on Suarez. But your Urquidy was good last year. I could see him having another good year and a good start. Both these lineups are kind of dangerous now. So we can definitely see an over. It would be a lean towards the over. 9.5. I feel like this one could easily be a 7-5, 8-5 type deal. And this one goes over the total. Back and forth offensive. Especially when you get to the bullpens. The bullpens have been quite solid, minus that second game for the Angels. So it would be a lean towards the over, but it did not reach my list.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Similar to the next game here that didn't reach my list. Nathan, though, going with the Astros money line. I like it.
There you go.
Padres are at the Diamondbacks in this next matchup here. The Padres are minus 155. Favorites in this one, total of 9 in this game. Blake Snell, Caleb Smith is your pitching matchup for this one. And looking at the spot for me, I'm going to do what I've done the last few games of this series. I'm passing. I lean towards the Padres on the run line. I like Blake Snell. I don't trust the Diamondbacks to do anything. And I think yesterday, Joe Musgrove became the first Padres starting pitcher to give up a hit this year.
Oh, wow.
Their 3rd game. So what a bum. He couldn't follow up what the other 2 pitchers did. Because he didn't have no hit innings going.
Oh, come on.
I know, right?
Trash.
Jeez. But yeah, I would lean towards the Padres here. Lean towards the Padres first 5 if you want to look at that. Even though they do have the bullpen advantage, we've seen these starters just manhandle these Diamondbacks. First 5, Minus a half is minus 120. I wouldn't talk you off of that. I don't hate it. But yeah, for me, this is a pass in this game.
Yeah, I'm not interested in this one either. And as crazy as it sounds, if anything, I want to go over. Blake Snell did not have a good year last year. Caleb Smith is not all that good of a pitcher. I could see this one being a little bit of a more offensive game. The first 3 games have gone under, which would make my over might like the over even more. Am I betting this? No. No, I am not betting the over. I'm not touching this game. I bet the first one, got the Arizona Diamondbacks money line, was happy. Not really putting anything into the rest of the series. We'll go ahead and pass on this game. Maybe a lean towards Padres, but it have to be on the run line.
That's fair.
Would you endorse? No, I would not endorse.
I lean Marlins, so no.
I lean Padres. That's fine, but no, I would not endorse the Giants. All right, Nick, final game.
Yeah, we get this tiny little matchup here. The Red Sox are at the Yankees in this one here. Yankees are minus 140 favorites in this game, a total of 9 in this spot. Jordan Montgomery, Tanner Hyoik, your pitching matchup for this one. I did a free pick video on this one, so I'll go first on this one. Give me the Bronx Bombers to sweep this series. This is a Yankees team that's been playing good baseball. They have been starting slow, is one thing I have noticed. I believe, actually, I think the Red Sox did score first yesterday. So the Red Sox scored first back-to-back games. The Yankees come back and they win both those games. So maybe if you're looking to get a better price on this game, maybe look for the Red Sox to score first and then bet the Yankees live. But I'm on the Yankees minus 140. I really like this Yankees team this year. I think that they're a very talented hitting lineup. They're going to hit home runs. That's just the way it is. Donaldson, Judge, Rizzo, Stanton, LeMahieu, Gallo, Hicks, Higashioka, and Kiner Falefa. I love that starting lineup. Jordan Montgomery is someone I liked a little bit last year. He made me some money, and I think he's going to be able to do the same this year. I think he was the only profitable Yankees pitcher last year, Jordan Montgomery. So, yeah, give me the Yankees here at minus 140 to complete the sweep over the Red Sox in this game.
Yeah, I'm not touching this one. I've been on the Red Sox. I feel like the Red Sox are the better team, but they've lost the first 2 games. And if a team's going for a sweep, most of the time you're going to bet them to go for a sweep. So I chose to just stay off this game. It was not really of any interest to me. This should be a good matchup, and of course, anytime that the Red Sox and Yankees play a weekend series, Sunday Night Baseball will be Red Sox and Yankees. So we're used to this. It's not anything special. I'm not betting this game. Sunday Night Baseball. This one will be just one to watch, I guess, for me.
Fair enough.
Go you on under. Good. Yeah, it's probably Yankees Day as well.
Yeah. This
Yankees
team is going to be good.
We got a little bit of a hockey slate for you if you want to run through these real quick. 7 games. The Bruins are minus 125 in Washington, taking on the Capitals. Total is 6. Let's run through these.
Yeah, wow, this looks like lines moved 10 cents since I've got it. Give me the Bruins here in this spot. Minus 115 is what I got it. I'd probably still endorse it up to minus 125. This Bruins team is playing good hockey as of late. They've won 8 of their last 10 games. They've won 7 of their last 10 expected goal battles. They've put up at least 3 goals in 10 straight games. They've limited their opponents to 2 or less goals in 7 of their last 10. So this team is playing good offense. They're scoring or playing good defense. They're scoring goals. They're creating more chances. They're playing a Washington team I think they are going to put up goals against. The Washington Capitals have scored at least or given up at least 3 goals in 9 of their last 10 games, and they've gone over in 9 of their last 10 games as well. I lean towards an over in this spot here, and actually that's kind of getting me curious. See if I'm going to double up on this spot with the Bruins team total over, which you can get the Bruins team. Where is the team total for the Bruins here? They don't have it. Of course they don't. That would be convenient. I don't have the team total here for whatever reason. I'd probably be adding it. So Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the Bruins here on the money line. That spot. I got it at 125. It's up or minus 115. It's up to 25, 30 on some books. So definitely shop around. You might be able to get better lines on other books. Just I like the Bruins on this spot.
There you go. You smash the like button. We appreciate that. Kind of feeling the Sens at home.
Yeah, I can see it.
Canes minus 1.5 might be the play. You're laying big chalk, but go ahead.
Yeah, you're laying a little bit of a price there, but yeah.
Let's keep rolling, Nick. The Predators are in Pittsburgh taking on the Penguins. 170 favorite are the Penguins. 6.5 is your total. Go ahead.
I'm going to go right back to the play I played with the Penguins yesterday. Give me the over in this game. The Penguins have been trending over as of late. It's going to be just Smith and net, which makes me like the over even more. They've gone over 6 expected goals in 6 of their last 7 games. They've gone over 6 goals in 4 of their last 7 actual games. 7 of the last 10 for the Nashville have gone over 6. Oh, this is 6.5 now. Wow, I got it at 6 at minus 115. Woo. And they've gone over 6 expected goals in 8 of their last 10. The Predators. Shop around. You may be able to find a 6 somewhere. I can't believe this is up to a 6.5. Or I can, but I didn't. I totally did not see that. I don't know if I would get to it at 6.5, but I definitely loved it at 6. So I got it at. If you can get a 6 in this game, I'd recommend a play on the over 6. I don't know about 6.5 though.
Yeah, no, I got you. I got you on that one. Have a feeling too. I don't see the Canes don't dominate today.
Yeah, sense. Here's the thing: they play down to their competition a lot. I've noticed.
A Predator will eat a Penguin.
Okay, I don't understand why the Penguins.
I thought they were playing hockey. I didn't realize they were going to eat each other. That's kind of weird. Yeah, we'll go on to probably what the best matchup of the day. The Buffalo Sabres are in Tampa Bay taking on the Lightning. Lightning minus 350. 6.5 is your total. You're going to tell me Buffalo Sabres money line.
I'm not going to go that far on it there, Tim. Don't worry. But I am going to have money on the Sabres in this spot. I took their plus 2.5, and I got it at minus 135. And the thing with this game is, I think this is now 12 straight games that the Buffalo Sabres have covered plus 2.5. And when they're giving me 2.5 at a reasonable price, like minus 135, I'm going to bet it. That's plain and simply what I'm going to do. Only minus 135. This team is scoring goals. I wouldn't talk you off of the Sabres team total over 2.5, which let's see if there's any team totals available today. Yeah, 2.5 at plus 120. That's not a bad line. I would not talk you off of the Sabres over team total over 2.5. I got the Sabres plus 2.5. And the real question is how much this Tampa Bay Lightning team cares. They've lost 4 in a row. So if you want to just continue to kick the Lightning when they're down, maybe Sabres money line could be a look at plus 280. To be completely honest, I'm not going that far because this is the 3rd game of the road trip of death for the Buffalo Sabres. So I don't tend to want to back teams on money lines at the very least when they've gone through Carolina, then Florida, then Tampa Bay, because that's a road trip of hell, and they potentially can cover 2.5 in all 3 of those games. So that says a lot about how this team is fighting right now, how the Sabres team is playing. And I think the next time I'm going to back a Sabres money line is their next game on Tuesday. And I'm going to also I'm going to say this now. On Tuesday, one of my plays is going to be Owen Power anytime goal because he's going to be making his debut with the Buffalo Sabres. And I would hope they put him on the defensive pairing with Rasmus Dahlin up in that line with Tuck, Skinner, and Thompson.
I will 100% be watching that game.
Yeah. So, yeah, give me the Sabres plus the 2.5 in this spot.
There you go. You got a 14 parlay. The Giants under 8.5. Yes. Royals under 8.5. Yes. White Sox under 8.5. Yes. Phillies over 8.5. Yes. There you go. I like it. Sabres plus a goal and a half. Yes. Yeah. Sabres team total over. Yes. Word. I'm locking that in. Yes. Money line. Yes. Let's do this. Anyways, let's keep rolling on. We get the Los Angeles Kings taking on the Minnesota Wild. The Wild are minus 180. Total at 6 in this game. Let's keep it rolling, Nick.
Yeah, I don't know if the Kings should be a plus 150 underdog in this spot. I like I'm taking a shot with the Kings in this game at plus 155. This is a team that I've liked all season long. They've won 8 of their last 10 expected goal battles. So has Minnesota. Both these teams have been playing really well. So it's not like these teams are playing bad. One team is playing bad and the other one's not. Both these teams are playing good hockey as of late. Both these teams are coming in off of back-to-back losses, though. And I think that the Kings can snap this streak a little bit here. They went and they lost 3-2 to both Calgary and Edmonton. Minnesota coming in off of that overtime loss against St. Louis. I like the Kings in the spot to potentially pull off a nice little upset here. So give me plus 155 with the Kings in this spot. A team I'm looking to ride a little bit, and especially as an underdog. I think they're one of those teams where if you're getting plus money with the Kings, they're always worth a look.
Hey, I don't mind that at all. Let's keep. I know you'll probably piss off Terry, but at the end of the day, if you make money, that's all that matters. April 10th, and I'm the 10th like. Let's go Twins. Pumped off coffee. Sounds good. It's not weird. It's not weird. It's wild. Hello. I lean Kings. And Terry's crying. You know, you can't win every game. And I will say, Terry, I was looking at tomorrow's baseball games. I'll probably be on the Blue Jays tomorrow.
Who are they playing?
Yankees.
Oh.
Yankees coming off of a Sunday night game against the Red Sox. Yep, that's a Blue Jays spot. Anyway, Nick, let's keep rolling. The Ducks are in Carolina, take on the Hurricanes. Minus 390 for the Canes. 5.5 is your total.
Yeah. This is a spot here. I stayed off this game. Minus 3. I don't want to lay minus 140 with the Hurricanes in this spot. I think the Ducks are a sneaky underdog in this game, to be completely honest. At the very least, it's minus 165. So I don't know if I would say. I don't know if I would say take the plus 2.5 at minus 165, but this has the feeling of a game that the Hurricanes could play down to their competition. That's the one thing that does worry me. If you would want to lay a pop line with the Hurricanes in this spot, if you want to back the Hurricanes in this game, I think you just take them in the first period, puck line at minus 115, and then hope that they just shut out the Ducks in the first period. So I'm going to stay off this game. Maybe this is a game where you bet the 0-0 first period, similar to I wish I bet with the Islander game. Plus 400, 0-0 first period. I want to talk you off of that. I'm staying off this game, though.
That is fair. Wild have dominated Kings in Minnesota. That's fair. Manoah, yes. Manoah pitches tomorrow. No goal in first 10 minutes. Suppness. We get a suppness from Lex. We're good to go. Nick, we got 2 games left. The Stars are minus 160. They're in Chicago taking on the Blackhawks. 6 is your total.
Yeah. Pass. I don't want anything to do with these two teams at the moment. Stars kind of screwed me yesterday, and there's nothing in my numbers telling me that the Chicago Blackhawks are a bet-on team right now to make me want to fade the Stars. I'm going to stay off this game and just completely pass. If I had to give a lean out, maybe taking a lean towards taking the plus money with the Blackhawks at this spot, but I'm staying completely off this game.
Hey, don't have to bet them all. This one has a 4-2 written all over it. You don't see any value in the minus 1.5, though. That is fair. I'm pretty sure he's talking about the Canes game if he doesn't see value.
Yeah.
Hawks team total over 2.5.
Sure. Why not?
That's fair. Final game of the day, Nick. The Jets are minus 160 or minus 180. Sorry, against the Senators in Ottawa. 6 is your total. Finish out the day.
Yeah, I like the over in this spot to finish out the day. When we look at these two teams in the 6 expected or the 6 total, the Senators have gone over 6 expected goals in 6 straight games. The Jets have gone over 6 expected goals in 9 of their last 10. So these are two teams that are creating chances. Winnipeg defense, I do not trust. They've given up at least 3 goals in 4 straight games. They've given up at least 3 expected goals in 5 straight and 9 of their last 10. So I could see a Senators team total in this spot as well. I think that this is a sneaky team total spot for the Senators. So I would lean towards I lean towards the Sens here in this spot, I think. This is a team playing better hockey as of late. Plus 160. I wouldn't talk you off of plus money there. So lean Senators on the side. I like the over 6, though, in this game more than anything else.
All right, taking an over to end the night. I can't complain about that one. Head back to the chat for just a second. Stars screwed me royally yesterday as well. Nick, they messed up my 3-teamer.
Yep.
That's rough. Make sure you guys keep voting. Hashtag BestBarSupDogs on Twitter. The voting closes on Thursday. So make sure you guys keep voting for that. But we'll go ahead and do a quick housekeeping, recapping, all that good stuff, and then we'll head on out for today. If you guys do new to the channel, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description below: Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, merch, TikTok, the ESP Shorts, and the EarleSportsBet.com website, all linked down below. And check out the Max Wagers Network as well. It's only Higgs today. I'm not going to be with Higgs today, but he'll be solo at 12. And then tomorrow will be Higgs at 12, Allie at 1. Just Parleys at 2, Scott and Scott at 3, and me and Nick at 5. With me, Nick, and Lenny, game time at 5. All over on the Max Wagers Network. Recap for me, no NBA. But I do have Seattle money line, under in San Fran, under in Kansas City, under in Detroit, Oakland over, and the Mets run line. Nick?
Yeah. Got a decent sized card today. Let me get up my banner here so I can see it. Here we go. I'm on the Mets run line. No, my Rays run line. Phillies first 5 in full game run line. Mets money line. White Sox money line. Rangers first 5 at plus 165. Royals money line. Seattle first 5. Cubs first 5. Dodgers run line. First 5 under 4.5 with the Giants and the Marlins and the Yankees to close it out. Boston Bruins minus 115. The over in the Penguins and the Preds. The Sabres plus 2.5. The Kings on the money line. And the over 6 with Winnipeg and Ottawa for today.
There you go. What do you guys think about the Giants game? Under. Nick, finish on off the stream for today. I'm dying.
Yeah. That's going to just about do it for this one. We want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. And turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we are live here at ESP, which is every single morning, anywhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. That's going to just about wrap it up for this one here. I want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. Good luck.